Hi, it's Mrs. Stitches and Sheila, and this is Flossmas Day 15. I finally got it right. Only took me 15 days. Today's little ornament that I have is a little bell. Isn't that pretty? I think that's quite pretty. I do not have any clue as to where we got this from, but it'll just go right here. There's no actual bell in it. It's just a little pretty bell. But that's nice. I'll do chocolate now, or I'll do chocolate now. I think it's a ball, but it's not, is it? Oh, I think it's just a ball. It's up in the ball zone. See, all this is the ball zone. We got like, we got 5 more balls to go. So that's, yeah, it's just a ball. Those are all the balls. So ball. I might give that to husband tonight. He hasn't tried the balls yet, so. He's not a big fan of dark chocolate. He likes milk chocolate. This is dark chocolate. I'm a big fan of dark chocolate, so that's where we kind of part our ways a little bit. Let's see. Well, let's start off with I got some extra stitching to show you today. Because it snowed, I did start my Christmas moose. I was trying to think of a name for him, and I can't think of a name at all. And so I started in the middle because it's the kit fabric, and you really don't know what your margins are like. But doesn't look like much right now. I found my corner. Let's see. It's very hard to tell the orientation of this. I think that's my orientation. So I found the center, I found the center, started in the center, and this is like the center of his head right here, and then it's going up one of the ears. And so that's the snow going up on the ears. It's really hard to tell. And I was so frustrated. Last night I was going great, and then I had a mistake, and then I counted and counted and counted. Turned out I was counting the wrong set of stitches, and I ended up frogging when I didn't need to frog. I frogged 3 times, and then I frogged something I'd finished, so it already had a short end, and it didn't need to be frogged, and I stopped. So I'm planning on stitching on that when it snows, maybe. We'll see. Plans. And the exciting news is our weather forecast. So I'm going to show you a screenshot here. Now, hopefully, I looked at this yesterday, so hopefully it's still the same. And you just saw that we're predicted for snow on the 24th and the 25th. How exciting is that? Speaking of snow, just quickly tell you, as you know, I'm afraid of falling in snow. And so I kind of have a rule that I'm not going to go out when it's icy and snowy. So yesterday I didn't go for a walk with my friend. She just doesn't like going in bad weather. So that's fine. I wasn't really prepared either. And I had things to do. So my husband said, last year I started exercises, some online exercises just from YouTube. It's called Improved Health, and she has a whole series. She has, it's like to lose weight, supposedly. They're low impact aerobic walking style things. And she has, you do 1 week for 4 weeks, and then you do the next program, next series for 4 weeks, and then the next one for 4 weeks, next one. So it ends up being a 16-week program. I think I got through to the 4th series last time, but I didn't do the 4 weeks. So I'm gonna do that this year again. So yesterday I started off with week 1, day 1 again. I'm actually a little sore. I can feel it in my back and a little bit in my abdominals. So that is great. And it was good to do it. It's around, I think they get up to almost an hour later on, but they start off around, yesterday's was like 30 minutes. So I'm really excited to be back doing that again, and hopefully lose a bit of weight. My goal last year was just to weigh a little bit, any amount less than I did by the time like New Year's Eve comes around or New Year's Day to weigh less than I did last year. So I'm really close, which is good because it means my weight hasn't gone up like it usually does. So that's all right. So keep on with that goal. Hopefully this will get me a check. Okay, now back to your regular scheduled program. Yesterday I stitched on my holiday countdown and it was wild. I used that variegated, that DMC, and I think I only stitched up here. Yeah, I only stitched up there. So I'm just going to show you the half. Now I did make a mistake, so Lisa, it's okay. I did do this. Did it right away, so I wasn't actually supposed to stitch right up to the blue. There was supposed to be a space of 3 stitches like down there. I don't think anything's gonna go there, maybe, or I don't know. I think it's supposed to just have a space. I'm gonna leave that for now because I didn't notice it to the very end, and I was gonna have to probably cut the threads and figure out how to pick it because I had done single stitches all the way across, and so I have a bit of more difficult time of frogging something that is so many stitches back. But anyway, so I used this DMC variegated and I was shocked. So my colors are colors I've gotten, the colors I've been using have been from Stash. Some are some unknown that I got from somebody's destashing, just no-name brands or some other brands besides DMC. Or I've also gotten people giving me stuff from thrift stores, like just balls of thread, and I've sorted them out. So I have these colors that are not named at all. I do not have any clues. So some of these were from those unnamed, unknowns. Some were some DMCs, some were some fancy ones. I got an almond M&Ms in here, and I'm not sure which one it is. I got it all in the end. Just from Stash. And I was shocked. This is random rolling to decide which color. This variegated going along here, which is DMC variegated, it almost matched exactly the one before there. And the blue of it matched so well with the leaves I did before. It was just incredible how much it matched. And that was just fluke. When I rolled it, when I picked the variegated, I thought, oh my gosh, how's that going to look when it goes in? Just amazing. And then the other thing we stitched was this white, which was a really nice, easy pattern. They were 3 stitches or 5, I don't know how many stitches apart. It was an easy pattern just to go through and do. So, and that was the same white that we had used before over here. So, which they have, and there's a dark green for that. They're all on a beigey, beautiful fabric called Pantanone, but their whole color palette's completely opposite of mine. But that is yesterday's stitch. Amazing. And I think I just lost today's color. It's supposed to, oh, it's right here. It again looks white, but it's not. It's a blue. I think this might be my Gentle Arts thread that I have, but it's a really, really light blue. I think it's actually called Bluebird or something like that, but a really, really light blue, and it's my next color. And so hopefully if it's near the white, it might read blue, but I think it's actually going to be somewhere up in here. But okay, done the calendar, done my ornament, done my stitching. Well, I think that's it for me today. And tomorrow I promise a story. So you will get a story tomorrow. So I think that's it for me. And I shall say happy stitching, everybody. Bye.